All right, I'm back. Is anyone shorting this? They're probably wondering my thoughts on this. I mean, if you're really bearish, then I would, but again, you're shorting at a deep discount. I would not recommend shorting something like this. Even the 3 minutes holding here, so it's just not a short. I wouldn't even rate this setup. Probably, I wouldn't even rate it a B, C, whatever. I just not a setup I'd ever take. Way too low. This is well, let's call this an F minus setup. How about that? Especially since the 3 minute held, and we don't really truly know the bias right now, you know. And again, I do want to be bullish, so. Could get a breaker here. I drew my fib at let me draw it on. Drew from there to there. Did you guys see I got verified on YouTube? In the fire. I'll figure you guys, don't worry. Someone messaged me the other day and he goes, "Hey, I'm an OG member, whatever else." She's trying to get the PM stream or whatever, and he goes, "I know you probably don't know me," and I'm like, "I know he joined a year ago. Like I know 99% of the people who at least say something or were in my Discord for a while. I mean, because I look at you guys' names every single day. So I mean, there's newer people. Yeah, I don't know them yet, but if you start talking a decent amount, I remember everyone. I mean, I already know Robin because I've seen him talk. Does anyone remember Cliff? I know someone does. Yeah, I know you, Chance. Let's see here. What does gold look like? So it's not going to turn into a breaker. Gold is just very 50-50. Let me check CL. CL, I still think CL's bullish here. We got buy side right here, in my opinion. Low key, I want to see CL put in a daily order block today, if possible, or even a 4-hour. If we put in if the candle closes above this should be good support, especially because it's combined with a IFAG here. They're slowly becoming my new favorite entry mod. I didn't realize the market opened. Yeah, I'm waiting for 10 o'clock news personally. It's up to you guys. I'm not really interested in too much right now, although, what does this usually mean? Probably means we're gonna run it at some point. Obviously, as of right now, I'm not interested though, because I don't want to take a play. Kind of correlated right now, which is good. I mean, all three are kind of moving down here. Jai, LRLR is when we get trendline liquidity. So it's when we get these really perfect trendline liquidity pool, like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very algorithmic. It stands for low resistance liquidity run. So if we do start running this first high, I mean, we typically just shoot it right over. But obviously right now it doesn't really matter because we have news at 10 and I'm not really looking for any entries. So the XY looks bullish because we violated this, which probably means bearish for EU. Yeah, I like the look, like what do these make equal lows? I like to see. I mean, kind of, not the best, but I like this short for you if we get it. I'll get to chat in a second. So this 2 minute looks really good, but again, I'll take it on eval, but not a live account because of news. Again, why does this really look really good? Yeah, LRLR, obvious for value gap, SMT with YM, up the low, manipulation leg, and it's singular, so I will take it on a eval. I mean, it is A plus. It's an A plus setup every time, but we have news. So is it really? I don't know. Yeah, if it doesn't close above, then it doesn't matter. I'll probably go 10 contracts here, Mr. Sendrex. I mean, I'm risking like 400 on this eval, so I'll probably go 10. Guys, why does it, what, can I ask you, why does it matter if I'm going on live or eval? Does that really matter to you? It's the same, it's still a setup that you see in your eyes that may be good or not. I'm just wondering, like, are you yeah, they need to know how to full port it. I mean, you could take this in your live account. I'm not telling you what to do, man. We got equal highs here, so stop will go to break even. I mean, I'm already green today on my live account. Yeah. Not on my personal account, but on my one of my accounts I just got to pay out on. That's spend the account. Nah, I just kind of buy when I see the inversion, as long as it's not a bad close. Yes, it adds to my confidence a lot. Digital gnome. An OB and IFG is fire. No entry. Technically not. I mean, technically speaking, not really Michelin Man. Because they're not. It's not like a big wick. Does that make sense? Ugh. I'm gonna do the connections while I wait. Yeah, technically speaking, it's a 5-minute CSD, but we've already swapped liquidity, so I'd still long this if it broke. All right, time to do the connections while I wait. Cause yeah, no problem. Dude, the first connections is I have Ruby, Python, and Java, and I don't know the fourth one. What would be coding? Union, Slipper, Basic, Boa, Moccasin, Cobra, Croc, Shuttlecock, Lightning, Pillow, Headdress, Inspiration, or Loafer. Basic? That's what I'm thinking. Basic. All right, let's try it. Yes, sir. It's basic. Let's go. I don't even know what the other ones are. Oh, moccasin, slipper, rock. Hey, let's go. I got that one. I have 8 left. No. I didn't take this. This isn't a play, Ronald. Did we ever close above? I'm playing the connections right now. I get bored when there's nothing going on. There's not really much we can do right now. We're waiting for news. This isn't even inverse, so I don't know, Jerry. I have no idea. Probably hopefully soon. Yeah, if you guys want to play a game of Call of Duty, play a game of Fortnite, I mean, there's really nothing much we can do right now. Yeah, I don't like this inversion because I'm bullish. So I would actually like this inversion to the upside better. I don't play any games. I retired from games. I mean, I was a semi-pro at Fortnite, but I stopped playing Fortnite. I'll play occasionally. Like I got to Unreal, the OG season, then I just stopped. Yeah, I'm a sports guy. How about them Lakers? Rui's been playing good. Yeah, I'm a LeBron fan. Ugh. So if we did get the inverse now, it'd also be a OB, which is nice. And again, that would be your down close candle. And then if we got our up close move, it would be an OB and a fair value gap setup. Yeah, I like football. I'm a Bills fan. I agree. Cavs LeBron was better than Lakers. Oh, soccer? Yeah, I like Barcelona. Barca. Have you ever been to a Barcelona game? Yeah, I agree, damn. Yeah, Eli, you travel to the most random places. I believe that. That's maybe not a true. That's maybe a true statement, Dart. I'll watch them here and there. Not every game, Zoro. Yeah, I mean, Tim Tom, if we just keep dumping, I'm not taking anything. I do cybersecurity. I'm gonna draw out this zone here. I'm gonna draw out this zone here. Next two. People who shorted that 5-minute IVG are banking. CASSP? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that was an F minus setup. I would have just never taken that. Even after seeing this work, I still would not have taken it. I'll post it to Twitter and I'll be like, who took this? And everyone's gonna be like, me. I just don't think this is a good play. I mean, it's just so low. Yeah, Joe, if we get a long off here, I'll take it. Kind of waiting for news here. Got news at 15. Who's taking this 30-second inverse? I wouldn't have taken it because we're just so low where we have news at 10. There's not really concrete bias that I have right now. And it's just kind of too low in the range. Whenever I don't have a bias, I do not short low in the range. I do not long high in the range. If I long higher in the range, I have to know the bias. And if I don't know the bias, I'm not taking anything. So. Yeah, this is just a day to be patient. Did you guys see my tweet this morning? We have a 3-day weekend. I mean, most of us are, I mean, I know there's always going to be people red and green, just like how there's always going to be people who like tomatoes and don't like tomatoes, just how there's going to be people who call soccer football and football soccer. But I know most of us are probably green for the week. As maybe they were red yesterday, maybe you read the other day, but as the week, I mean, I'm assuming most of us are green. You have a 3-day weekend. I mean, there's nothing really to rush here. It's President's Day. Euro's just choppy. Or not Euro, CL choppy. Yeah, long for E right there. Yeah, 30-second ever inversed. So again, if the candle doesn't close, for anyone like very brand new, I'm always gonna use this person's example, and I think they left my premium, but if I'm ever looking for a play and I draw something like this out, just because we wick up to the entry does not mean you take it. Someone thought that once and they totally got destroyed because the candle didn't close above. Make sure that you understand how my inversions work. You have to close above for it to be a valid entry. And yeah, that person just, I think they left, but they just did not understand. I think so. I mean, at them. Oh wait, it looks like they're still in here, but I don't know. I haven't seen them in stream, so. There's Hellside. And at news in 10 minutes. So we did just tap the hour and 45-minute fair value I got for anyone wondering. One track. Yeah, I do. If you go to my YouTube, go to my playlist and my strategy. I also have a course, which is probably better than that, but I would do the free thing too. So where should we go if price violates this 5-minute fair value gap? Yeah, we should go to that. Remember the 850 level I called out? So it wasn't something that I thought was going to be hit on the spot, but it's just kind of something to note. But we should go to 850. right here. Just because we have a lot of momentum, I mean, this is obvious. And they're equal lows, so. And boom, there it is. So now we'll just see what happens here. If we don't get along out of here, I probably will not take it. See. Again, see how I kind of note those lows from earlier, and even though I'd say, okay, I don't want these lows yet, but after this candle, it's like, yeah, okay, now we're gonna go hit the lows, right? It's like you note them, but you don't know if they're gonna hit until we kind of start picking up speed here, okay? And then you know they're again, never really gave us a valid entry unless you chased it. So if we violate this, then the target's gonna be here. And then we could look for a pullback entry short. Kind of playing what I see. So it just looks like the market does not want to go through this, or does not want to bounce off it. And yeah, the candle hasn't closed, but that automatically tells me we're just gonna dump straight to the sell side just because of momentum. And if you want to try to hop in on like the 30-second, be my guess, but there's not even anything close to an entry here, so you're not gonna get filled or doing anything unless you gamble it. The partial targets would be here. There's the first partial, then last target would be here. And again, why am I marking this low? Yeah, it's the previously low. It's a market maker sell model. I mean, the obvious low right there. So I did change the bias. The bias is bearish, bogus. So I now only have sell sides marked. No, I'm not in a trade. How would I be in a trade? There's literally nothing I can take. Even to the downside, there's never a short inversion besides the 5-minute, which I never would have shorted. Why would I? I'm not shorting this before 10 a.m. red folder news. There's no way. We do a demo chase here because I know this is gonna hit. Like I know for a fact this is gonna hit. A little more. And out there if you chased. How many people chase that lightly? See how like I know for a fact that's gonna hit right there. I mean, it's so obvious. Okay, so now that this has been closed under, well, probably in 4 minutes, this is going to be sell side. We'll look for a retracement. I'll get something like this, hopefully. Obviously, there's still 3 minutes of the. This is actually kind of a weird situation because this is such an obvious low, and even if we still close below this, I would still not mind taking a long. It's just a signature in price here. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just such an obvious low where, yeah, we close below this, but I'd still take a long if we got it. I don't know if that makes sense, but obviously the bias as a whole will still be bearish. That is a fact. So we should go go to the sell side, but I mean, looking for a long back up somewhere in here would just make complete sense. How are we thinking about this fair value gap right here, this inverse? I agree, it's way too big. I would never take that. That's almost like an 80-point stop. Look at this shit. 66, 76. That's like a 90-point stop, bro. Jesus. Yes, how do you like how I go in with like no bias and I have kind of a gun to my head scenario, but then I play whatever I see. It's like, I don't know, it's so not stressful at all. Like I'm playing what I see now, and now the bias is bearish, so just shows you don't have to go in with a bias every day. You can just play what you see. That's completely fine. I do not use IPDA. Also, this is an intermediate term low inside of a 4-hour free value gap, so should hit. Yeah, this is gonna hit. Not really much we can do about it unless you want to chase. I'm gonna chase. No, I'm not. No, I'm gonna chase options. I don't even think I'm gonna get on the app fast enough. I would never chase this with futures, but maybe options, like a 1 week put. Momentum is just super high here. Why would this not be a futures chase anymore? Why would I not even think about chasing this on futures? Not the risk, no. No, not like momentum, but the momentum's good. Not the time news, no. Come on, someone's got to get it. I said, why would I not chase this on futures now? Now. Now. Someone's got to get it. No one's getting it. Yes, no, okay, Bud Mill's very close. Bud Mill's very close. No, we have a target. The target's this dotted line, which is a pretty good target. Guys, how many chases a day do I do? I've talked about this before. If you ever do a chase, that's it. You're not chasing again. That's why. If I ever call it a chase, that's your only chase. That should be your only chase today. Never do a double chase. That's just way too risky. I mean, when I saw this momentum, I knew this low was gonna hit. That's like a light bulb moment for me. But I'm pretty sure this low is gonna hit too. But we already got our chase in. No need to chase after the first low is already hit. I mean, there's just no point. That's why I'm like thinking, okay, well, we still have momentum. Maybe I want options, but again, futures, hell no. We already got the chase in for the futures. I don't chase twice a day. Once a day is enough because it's not really a good play anyways. It's just marking into it. It's like, okay, we have momentum, we have sell side. I'll try like a quarter size position chase and see what happens, you know. So any trades today so far? Nope. Not on stream. I've never learned anything on stream yet. Oh god, this looks beautiful. Beautiful. Yo, long CL. Long CL. Alert, alert, alert. Not the break even here. Ding, 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 ding. This is a textbook setup. Who's already in? I'll paper trade it just so you guys can watch. I'm not even gonna move my stop. I mean, I should be in from here, and then I would move myself to break even, but this is a bad fill. So if we saw this in NQ right now, would we take it? Yeah, I agree. So anyone who's like, dude, stop watching CL. This is an educational Discord. Okay, you guys understand that. So that's why I'm showing this is the exact signature and price that's A+. And if I saw this in NQ, I'd take it 100%. So I'm showing you it's the same signature price I want to see on NQ, but we didn't get it on NQ today, so we got on a CL. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I'd execute this if it was NQ. Pretend. We'll say this is NQ, all right? Because NQ we really can't do much right now. Check NQ. What about it? I just don't think this is an A+ setup. I don't want to do anything on NQ right now. If you do take this setup, so you guys like when I rate setups, I'd give this a B setup. B setup right here. I'd give it a B because it's that first inverse after we've dumped 100 million points, and these typically aren't high win rate. I would like to see like a manipulation like Dan and another inverse. That would be better. So I would only rate this a B. And again, it might not even inverse, but typically that first inverse, like the first inverse we get after a big dump is just, it's hit or miss for sure. So let's see if we can get my average lower here. And I wish this was on Q, man. This is gonna work. Not financial advice. This isn't gonna work. Sorry, I have to be very careful what I have to say. Hasn't it been such a stress-free day so far? A lot less stressful than yesterday, huh? Right? DXY is just high momentum here. For anyone wondering, I actually do not do analysis on DXY. It does not help me at all. At all. Okay. It doesn't help me, so I don't do analysis on it. Bearish if we violate this. I thought it was bullish, but you can see there's actually a 4-hour fair value gap here that I did not check. And in 52 minutes, if this candle does not make this into an OB, this is very bearish. So nothing else we can do. I stopped doing R2I. I didn't like it. My win rate was like 60%. It was not as profitable as I can be in NQ. NQ is king. I do. That's why this would be the stop to break even. Because the fair value gap's there. It's because NQ got so much better, Sip. That's why. That's why I switched too. I mean, I used to... People who have been trading for 3 years... How many of you guys used to trade ES when it was really good? Like 3 years ago or 2 years ago? I mean, a lot of the people in here who have been trading that long used to trade ES, I bet you. And we all made the move to NQ because NQ is just better now. Yeah, gold used to be better too. Yeah, it's terrible now. VIX is so low. So. All right, so for anyone wondering, this is a B setup. You're probably wondering, am I taking it? No, I'm not, but you still want me to grade the setup. This is definitely a B setup. It would be about a 1-to-1 R. You would maybe, I wouldn't even hold a runner, but you could try it. And I would not scale here because it's too low RR. And what I do is sell here. But again, as you all know, I'm not taking this. Just I already explained my reasons. This would be the entry, by the way. And yeah, good luck if you take it. How's the IFG strat and YM? Anyone else want to answer? It's hit or miss. Who's getting in? I want to see some people say they're getting in beforehand. So if I ask after and it loses, they can't type 1. Okay. So all you guys type 1. If this is a loss, you have to type 1 if I ask who took this. Understand? Okay, stop the break even there, and your final target to be there. Now this is 10 points, so maybe I would scale. It's up to you, but this would be the better R. The 1 R would be right here. So I'd actually take half off here because this is 1 R. Okay, so take half off here. It's 1 R. It's more than 10 points. Fits the conditions, and we took liquidity. And then other 50% would be here. So John, see how I do that? See how I kind of gauge whether it's 1R or not? Like, I mean, that's a play where it's 1R and it's more than 10 points. So why not scale 50% there? Especially not knowing the bias here. I mean, it's worth it, you know. You close it. See, you shouldn't close all of it. If you close all of it here, okay, let me tell you something. If you close all of it here because you're only going for 1R, that's completely fine. But that should have been your plan. Okay, that should have been your plan. If you sold all here because you're scared, then that's just, you're wrong. You can't be doing that, all right? All right, let's see if I can make my average lower in CL here. All right, now my average is where the close is, so that's good. And then I'll do scale 1 here. And scale the rest here. So this is a BPR. This should definitely hold. That's why I want the average down there. I'll do my soft break even if we this high. So how many people took this trade and they scaled half because it was 1R and it was 110 points and they got stopped the rest of break even? Type 1. Okay. That's how you should have done it, and that's how I do it. And you guys know that's how I do it. I want to ask another question in a second. I just want to see how this plays out. This should accelerate here. All right, I'm moving to stop the break even here. I do not want to see it come back down. Hopefully we get this order block here. That would be nice. I gotta pretend like this is NQ. Is this an A+ setup? Okay, so there's the first scale after the average down on the BPR, because again, this BPR should hold every time. And now stop would be a break even, and then I'd just be holding the rest till up here. So also, I don't know who said CL's a loss. I swear I saw that in chat. This is not a loss, dude. This is an A+ setup. No, you're good. Yeah, this is not a loss, bro. If you have enough screen time, you know this should bounce here. I mean, this is V-shape recovery BPR, intermediate term high above. I mean, that's a screen time thing. So, yeah. Now I'll just be riding runners. And do you feel like my stop loss is in a good spot? Yeah. Why? Yeah, because it's under this OB, so it's kind of protected, which is nice. So if I get stopped, it's probably gonna go down more, which is fine. So. All right, I'll keep an eye on this. But for any complaining on me being on CL, I'm trying to teach you this signature and price, but it happened just to play out on CL today, not NQ, which sucks. But all right, all right. So how many people didn't take a profit here because they're trying to go for more than 1R and they got stopped to break even? Type 1. Okay, not as many people. Good. Now, how many of you took a loss in this? Anyone? Okay, yeah. So that is literally all your fault, and you have no idea what you're doing. I'm not gonna lie. That should not have been a loss. Have you watched my YouTube videos or any of my past streams? Okay, yeah, that should not have been a loss. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm not trying to be mean to you. Yeah, I don't want to be mean to you, but that's not a loss. And who just took this one right here? Type 1. Nice. All the people who don't know how to trade, they're probably like, how are all these people taking these trades and they're all working out? It's because I'm a good teacher, man. The textbook trade as well. You have the conviction this high still hitting. And this was a, what, 1.29R, so. Type 1 if you're mad that I'm not taking any trades here. Caught him in 4K. This 30-second, I would rate this an A- setup because this is kind of your second leg down and then we get another inverse. So I would rate this like an A- probably. Now, type 1, if you just took both those 30 seconds and you executed them perfectly, and now you can literally be done for the day. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Hey, good job. And CL got stopped to break even. Now, let's see what happens. Let's see if we go to the sell side now that I got stopped to break even. We should. We'll see if my stop was a good stop or not. And it should have been. It should be a good stop. Again, remember, it's a true stop out if we close into this. But I already got stopped to break even because I know what I'm doing. You look at that. Or if we hit this, that's a true stop out. Either one, whichever comes first. $58 seconds. CL did work, did it not? I was going to say, I mean, it did work. It just wasn't a full take profit play. That's still a winning trade. It's not a loss. All right, looks like we're gonna close below. Get ready for my little mimic voice here. Get ready. Oh, but dodgy, why do you put your stop at break even, dude? It does nothing. Oh my god, I'm so funny. Oh, dodgy, dude, we just hit sell side, dude. Why didn't you hold? Oh my god. I love doing that to you guys because now you guys are gonna remember why I put my stop at break even every single time we hit this intermediate term high. Again, what did I say about this candle? I said we should not go below this order block if we were truly bearish. And what happened? We did. Stop me at a break even and look at the next candle right down the sell side. So stop Levi. Let me turn on my headphones. Yo, what's up, Levi? Any plays today? Nice. I'd rate this a B setup again. I'd rate it a B setup because it's kind of low, but it could work if the bias is bearish. Back down to this low here, so this would be a B setup in my opinion. Again, not a setup I'm taking. I've not taken a trade yet on stream. Just kind of rating setups. Someone suggested I do this. Hey, beautiful, nice, Eli. How many pays have you gotten? Who's in the short? Just so you guys can all take accountability when it works or fails. Okay. So if it's a fail and I ask who's in the short, I better see the same people typing one. Does everyone understand why I rated a B setup? Anyone? No, not. We're way too far in discount. Yeah, way too far in discount. So I'm not shorting anything down here. And not really. I mean, I think there is a clear bias. I think it is short, but what do we like? If the bias is short, what do you kind of want to see here happen? What do you want to see here? Yeah, we want to see us go back in the premium here, and then if we got a short here, that would be the much better setup. That would be the A+ setup. This, however, is only a B setup because of where we're kind of sitting. So, is there anyone confused about that? Why I rate this a B setup? And how many people have seen the setup like this work before? Again, everyone should be saying yes. This setup will work time to time, but it doesn't have a high win rate, which is why I'm rating it a B setup. Relentless ADD just DM'd me. Would you be interested in beta testing a new AI model? I'll just say yes. Again, if you're in this trade, I would not move stop to break even yet. I mean, really up to you, but the stop to break even would be here. Or if we got a swing low here and hit it, which is not a swing low yet, so. Yes, it's because we're in discount, I'm counting this as a B setup. If this was in premium, would this be an A+ setup? Yeah, I think it would be. I would give it an A+. And why stop break even here? Because the way I trade is if we ever hit a new internal swing low or a swing low, I always move south to break even. Because if the market's truly bearish here, we should just accelerate through this. And if that doesn't happen, you know you're wrong. And that's just something you'll learn through screen time. So now the stop to break even will be here. Which again, to be very clear, I'm not in this trade, but I'm just saying for the people who are. All right, because I know there's someone. There's always one person. What about the 2-minute IVG long? Yeah, I think this is like an A setup right here. But doubt we even get it. Okay, so stop the break even there. Now, is it more than 10 points and is it more than 1R? Yes, it is. So if I were you, because we are so far in discount, I would scale there. Scale half because it's 1R and it's more than 10 points. And then your final target would be here. This low and this hourly. Because why? Because we inverse the fair value gap and this is an intermediate term low on the 4-hour. You took a CL short? Good shit. This is a good short. Because you do not want to see that fail. And once it does, it's like this is kind of okay. The strongest V-shaped recovery in the game was just violated. Hella people are getting stopped out here. That should be your reasoning behind the short. Not because it looks good. And not because we're going down. It's because you should understand a lot of people should be getting stopped out on this candle. So how many people are in the short, as I said before, and they scaled half and they're just put their stop to break even? Derek, are you actually going to scale half and execute it perfectly this time or what? Yes, Evan. See, I would not scale all here. I just wouldn't. Why wouldn't I scale all here? There's a time and place to scale everything. This is not one of them. Yeah, I think we have pretty good targets below. I would not regret getting stopped out on a runner. Okay, that's fine, Ryan. Yeah, that's fine, Ryan. That's more of a feel thing. That's up to you. I mean, it's not a losing trade, so. Again, remember, if you're taking a 2-minute IFVG, it has to be a 2-minute swing low. You can't take a 2-minute fair value gap and go down to the 1-minute. Does that make sense? It's 2 and 2. It's the same time frame. Is that confusing to anyone? So if you're taking a 2-minute IFVG, you move your stop to break even at a 2-minute swing low. You can't just and why is that the case? Why do I say that? Who knows the flaw? Yes, this is a 30-second long, but I'm not taking it. I would rate this a setup right here. All right, who knows why? Because I'll explain why. I can literally go to the 15-second time frame and be like, "Oh, we hit a swing low in the 15-second. I'm gonna move south break even." Well, how's that gonna help you? Because everything is gonna be swing low. Does that make sense? Like you could go on the 5-second time frame and find a million swing lows and be like, oh, stop the break even, stop the break even. That's why I just want to do it on this time frame you took it on, which is the 2-minute. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, just making sure. So 30-second play would be break even here. Okay, because again, close above, kernel high, break even. Now, is this a 1R and more than 10 points? Yes or no? Nope. So you would not scale here. You just get to stop the break even there. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Man, I love not taking plays on stream. Have I been doing a better job of rating the setups before they happen? So again, we'll tape read this one. Okay, so again, is it, if we close over it at a decent spot, is this more than 10 points in 1R? Well, 6-1, 7-1. Yes, it is. So this one I would scale half here. And I would actually rate this a C setup. C setup because we have equal lows here. I just too clean. Okay, maybe not anymore. It would change into like a setup if we violated this time. Went back up with a 1 candle. So now if we got like a monster candle back up and it looked like this, then this would be an A setup. Again, very, very low chance of that happening, but if it did happen. So. I mean, not really any reason. I mean, probably just because NQ. So what Cjo says if NQ plays out good, CL is kind of trash. So kind of looks to me like that just kind of happened with CL today. Also, the other thing is 15-minute already technically had your manipulation leg here. So I would say that was one of the big reasons as well. And whenever this happens, we don't have to go back up to the high again. And if we do, that's where this is actually where we form breakaway gaps right here. If we close above the high that swept liquidity, that would have been a breakaway gap. But it would definitely be because this high already swept this high, meaning on the 1 minute, we did not have to go back up to the high again. Does that make sense? You went in kind of hard. Well, it wasn't a loss. Did you take a loss on it? If you took a loss, you executed it wrong. You're still in the short. You're not an idiot. You're just playing with fire. It's very low to short here. So again, I would rate this an A setup now if it played out. So I'll tell you exactly how I would play this if it closes above. Oh, you broke even? Okay, good. I mean, yeah, technically it's because the 15-minute already swept and we already had the manipulation leg in the 15-second. That's why it didn't really work out. So. Bert, I think a short's fine here, and I actually do still think we go to the sell side as I said in the next commentary. So if you guys check in this commentary, I do think we're gonna go here. But you just gotta hope we don't pump before going back down. And by pump, I mean going to the 50% retracement and then going back down. I mean, You just got to get lucky. And that's why I'm not really interested in shorting, because I'm not trying to get lucky. Okay, let's see if this A setup triggers. I wish this was on the 1 minute. All right. 8 seconds. All right, I would get in here, just because momentum, and yeah. So now, what do you scale here? Nope. You'd move your stop break even here, though. Okay, so stop the break even there. You would not scale there now. See how that changes? Unless you somehow got an entry down here, you would not scale here. Does that make sense to everyone how I would play that? Now, what do you scale here? Well, let's see. Is it 10 points? Yes, it's 10 points. Okay, so let's see. All right. I would probably scale there if I were you. All right, I would scale there. Because this is 1R and it's more than 10 points. And then second target would be here. This would be about, if you got a bad fill, 6-5, 5-8-5, this would be 30 points if it hits. So again, that's why I said get in early. Get in early right there, you know. That's just a good that's good momentum. So that's a play I'm gonna get in early there every time. Come on, give us 30 points, please. Guys, how do you like how I rated that an A setup? Did that influence your decision at all? Was everyone like, oh, you rated an A setup? I'm taking it. And is this an SMT? If this is an SMT, maybe get out. I don't even know. I mean, it's 25 points here. I don't know. I'm not even going to check if it's an SMT. I don't care. I still think it hits. And let's see. And boom. Type 1 if you guys took that because I said it was an A+ setup. Or not A+, A setup, sorry. Good job. That was not a break-even play. Not even close to a break-even play. I'm not going to lie, bro. Ugh. Let's see if we go for this 50% retracement now. See why I didn't want to short there, Burr? I mean, you're just playing the fire there. I mean, yeah. So type W if you guys took that. It's just for Instagram. You guys are gonna be famous. So I am 0 for 0 today on stream, unfortunately. Damn it. I'm 0 for 0. I totally am pissed right now. Guys, why am I 0 for 0 on stream? No. I didn't alert a single loss today, did I? Now the next week when I alert a loss, they're gonna be pissed. All right, time to do a feedback form. Let's see if there's anything bad anyone can say about today. If you took that, I would be done for the day if I were you guys. What did I say about this? Remember what I said about this right here? This particular signature? Someone's got to remember it. What we were like right here, I think, and I said it. It starts with I said this has a I was like, this is a C setup, but then I changed my mind and said it was an A setup. Why did I change my mind? Yeah, because we took liquidity. And how much of a chance, what did I say about the chance of that happening? Yeah, I said it was a low chance. So when it happens, that's probably a good sign. That's why I rated an A. I did not think that was gonna happen. So when I see this momentum shoot back up here, after this, it's like, okay, yeah, this is an A setup, and it's not an A+ setup because I thought the bias is bearish, but it's still an A setup. It's a great setup. So. All right, everyone go fill out this form real quick for me. I really tried to improve on stream a lot today based off the feedback I've been getting. So, we're gonna see if I've improved. All right, go fill out this form. So yesterday was stressful because I was taking a bunch of executions on the screen and a bunch of people, and I kept getting stopped out of break even, and I even took a loss. And then it took me like, so everyone who here left the stream yesterday, I don't know if you saw it, but I ended up learning a 35-point trade at like during lunchtime, and I stayed on stream because I just felt so bad, and I knew that LR was gonna be ran. I just knew it, so I stayed on stream. I just waited for it to be ran, and finally it was ran, which I figured it would be, and I took the 35-point win. And I got off. So, and if you left yesterday because your rules, good job. That's good on your part. How many people left yesterday because they took their losses and now they're back green on the day today because it was better price action? Anyone? Okay, that's good. So again, it just shows you if you can't have the ability to stop and leave the stream early and then come back the next day. Look at the price action we got today. I called a bunch of setups. They all worked. None of them were losses. Even the CL one worked. And it's a much better price action and just overall better day. So before you guys leave, don't leave the stream yet. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna find out someone who's red today, and I'm gonna invite them on stage and see why they're red. Because I honestly have no idea how someone would be red today, which is why I want to get that perspective. So go fill out the form, please. All right. Yeah, index commentary will only get you so far. I mean, live stream is just 100 million times better than index commentary. So. Yeah, CL gave a really nice 1 minute fair value gap there. If I was short, that would have been my trailing stop right there. This would be another good short if we get it. Because a delivery from this bearish gap right here. Would I short the 5 minutes inverse? Low key, yeah. I mean, if we hit this 0.5, then violate this, then yeah, I think this would be an A+ setup right here. Because then we would have hit. It would be even better if we got this. I mean, I'm just kind of, if we got this right here, and then this, that would be your A+ setup. Does everyone understand why? Yeah, just such a better setup there. So. All right. So hopefully someone filled out the feedback form. Again, don't leave stream yet. I'm still gonna do I'm gonna invite someone up here, right? And I'm gonna see how they're read today. So. All right. Already starting off really good. That is the least amount of 1s and 2s I've ever gotten. Oh, I appreciate that. So let's check out the poll results here. I'll just delete this. I don't know. Pull it out. All right. If they're okay, I've definitely seen improvement. Thank you. Did that. Okay, so Dart wrote his own message here. Very unprofessional. If I find out who this is, you will be banned. I don't like when people show their. I totally am on board with you. I hate that. When people show their P&L, I hate that. It does not help. It does not contribute at all. Executions are what contribute. So I totally agree. Please stop refraining from posting P&L in chat. Only executions, please, if that's fine, because executions are what matter. Okay, same guys yesterday. Really enjoyed creating rating setups. Okay, thank you. Please be more professional. I'm very sorry. I was very unprofessional today. Best year in months. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm afraid to take plays on stream, but then brag off plays you took secretly. How many of you guys think I actually executed all the plays I was calling out on a separate stream, on a separate screen? Type 1 if you think I did, type 2 if you think I didn't. Want to know the answer? I'm not telling you the answer, because how is that going to help you guys? Again, that's not going to be any help to you guys. Oh. All right. And even if I did, was I bragging about taking any of these? Or did I brag at all? When did I brag about any of these setups? I never did once. I just kind of rated them, called them, played them out as it worked. I didn't say, "Oh, I'm green. I'm up 50 million bands here. Let's go." All right. All right. So this is just totally false. That was so much better. Thank you. Okay. Gonna be breathe too much. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. It's a shame that CL full take profit didn't hit. I wish that would have been sick if it did. Thank you. Yeah, if you didn't take that play because it was on the 30-second, then there's no problem with that at all. It's fine. I think, yeah, I still think it gets good results in the PM session, especially as of lately. So, thank you. Appreciate that. Keep creating setups. Yeah, I will. He just messaged me back. I can answer him. Okay. Cool. Cool. Thank you. Yep, I could do that. You can't win if you have a high win rate. People complain that you only take. Yeah, I know. Yep. Good. This means that you actually executed how you're supposed to and you know how to execute. So good job. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, I adjusted my bias pretty well today. Bias whiplash, but I understand why I bought. Yep. That's a day. Give up on the. Thank you. I appreciate that. I already know who said this, by the way. I appreciate that. You gave good advice. I don't know why you keep doing that to me. Also, feedback is rigged. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Yep. So, wow, that is wow. Not a single bad thing besides this one. Who said this one? All right, let's see. So we got yes, I like tacos, 33 people, 33 people said tacos here, and 3 people said I've not improved on feedback. Is that true? I guess I haven't improved on feedback. I'm sorry for the 3 people. I don't know who says that, but okay. All right, cool. All right, now let's get one person up here. Who's read today and wants to speak and share how they're read? Come right up, step right up to the batter's box. Request to speak. Yo, hello, what's up, Dart? Are you actually read today? Okay, why are you down $64, Dart? Okay, breaker. All right, what breaker block setup? Okay, what breaker block was it? Well, okay, what time? What time? Right here. Uh, so you didn't get stopped at break even once we hit this high? Okay. Okay, so it's kind of a feel. It was kind of a feel thing. You were playing. Okay, I think we're gonna go higher. You're not playing what you see in the chart. Did you enter on this green candle right here? Okay, good answer. What candle did you enter on? Was it this green candle? Okay, yeah. Okay, I was gonna make fun of you and call you a retail trader if you entered on this candle. I like this candle much better because this one actually did sweep liquidity. However, this one did not. Yeah, just unlucky there. I don't know. That's just not good PA. But that's why I wait for the inversion. So, yeah, I mean, no, you can still take breakers on the 1 minute. Don't. Well, this is a breaker. This should have been a break-even play. This is not a breaker. This is not a breaker. So this is, yeah, this is not a breaker. So, yep, I like that, Andres. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree, Chris. All right, before we end the stream, we're gonna have Steve come up here and give the daily talk. All right, Steve, you're welcome to come up. For anyone new here, you'll know what the talk is in a second. This happens once a week at least. All right, carry on.
Oh wait, do I need to be louder? Okay. What did you guys do? If you need your ass kicked, you got to say why. Well, you can say ass professionally. You can say that on live TV now. Like you can say that. We can CNN let you even say it. Is you know, I don't watch CNN, but you know they'll let you do it. You guys need to be done for the day. If you caught some of these trades, you guys should be done. You can keep looking at the market. Mithy gave me a hard time last time, but you guys can keep looking at the market if you want to. But the problem with that I see is that you're going to keep trading. I did it. I did it for years. You guys are probably going to do the same shit. The best thing you possibly could do is watch. You could practice trading in your mind. You can write it down on a piece of paper. You can do whatever you want. You can put it on the chart. You know, I would have entered right here. You know, I would have exited right here. Something like that. But don't take the fucking trade if you already got your trades for the day. So just be done for the day. It's Friday. Could we go lower? Maybe. Could we go higher? Maybe. But you just never know what's going to happen. So if you are green on the day,
We know sometimes.
Go to the beach. If you're red on the day, you should just be done trading. Because a lot of times I found that when I'm red on the day, I'm going to revenge trade. I'm going to go just be a deeper red. You don't want to do that. So don't make me come to all y'all's houses individually and tickle fight you for being a dumbass and continuously trading and losing your money. It's going to happen. Go to the beach. Ooh, it's kind of cold here though. So I'm not going to the beach today. Well, I'm going to go to the Florida State Fair though. So if anybody wants to go to the fair a little later, let me know, and I'll see you there. We can fist pump or something like that. Yeah, I'm in Tampa. Do something. Anyway, that's it for me. Ping me if you guys need any motivational speeches, like one-on-one. I won't charge. I promise. Deuces.
All right, there you have it, Steve. You want to meet him at the Florida State Fair today in Tampa? Shoot him a DM. You're flying down. All right. Well, there's one more thing we have to do before the stream ends. One more thing. Hmm. Give me one moment here.
I can't believe you left me up here.
Order submit, order submit, order.
All right, wait, don't leave yet. All right. Who's in this play, by the way? Take profit is right here. And then second take profit's here. There's first take profit. Nice. Second take profit's here. 3-4. All right, let me
Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
let's go, baby. What a way to end stream. All right, peace.